Good afternoon. I'm KHOU11 meteorologist Kim Castro. We are under a weather impact alert because of the freezing temperatures. Today has been actually colder than expected. Here's what happened. The jet stream buckled, bringing in this Arctic air south. But notice the shallow part of this actually undercut the jet, and the surge of cold air went even further south, all the way to South Texas. Look at Harlingen, 40 degrees colder than this exact same time yesterday. The cold pool of air in Laredo, in Victoria, and of course in Houston, we're 32 degrees colder than where we were yesterday. Actual air temperatures across the country look like this. This is an Arctic blast that's affecting most of us. North Dakota, South Dakota in the single digits or below zero. Omaha, Nebraska, single digits, 3 degrees. Dallas in the 20s. A lot of our cities and counties, especially farther north, the Woodlands, Conroe, Huntsville, haven't broken out of the 20s all day. And Houston, Bush Intercontinental Airport, has seen temperatures gradually dropping. This has been a big problem for us this afternoon. We were expecting the clouds to break earlier to allow for some of that afternoon sunshine to put us above freezing. Because the clouds have been stubborn, staying firmly in place longer, that means our stretch of at or below freezing temperatures has expanded, which is why we're under the weather impact alert. As long as we have temperatures that are at or below freezing, our pipes are going to be vulnerable. Let's check out some of the recordings right now at Bush. So that's 30. Completely clouded over. Winds have been a huge factor today too. Right now sustained at 21 miles an hour. Those gusts have been up and over 30 miles an hour area wide. It feels like 17 degrees at the big airport when you factor in the wind chill, the effects of those strong wind gusts. And this is going to be an issue that we see throughout the afternoon and evening. Wind is not going to relax until tomorrow. And even tomorrow, still going to be sustained at around 10 miles an hour, which still gives you a wind chill. Have a look at visible satellite imagery. This is what we've been watching closely this afternoon, hoping that the clouds would break and temperatures would jump up above freezing again, because they haven't. Now we've got this pipe bursting concern throughout the evening. Notice they are starting to break in Austin, meaning by the time we get to around sunset time and beyond, clouds will break. That's the wrong time. We don't want them to break at that point. When they do break during the overnight hours, that means we're going to be even colder this evening because of radiational cooling. So the bottom line is we would like to see the clouds during the day because of the sunshine. At night, though, we actually would prefer it to be cloudy because we could trap some of the warmth. We're not going to have that this evening. Okay, here's your hour-by-hour forecast. You notice it's in red because of the weather impact alert. Temperatures are going to hover right around 32 degrees, 31, 30. I don't even think we're going to pop up to that 33. That was hopeful in case the clouds were starting to break this late afternoon. It looks like that's not going to happen until the evening. So what do you need to know? We will likely be in a hard freeze situation tomorrow morning, mid-20s or below. A couple of spots could be closer to the teens in our northern cities and counties. We'll be watching these freezing temperatures until noontime. So you need to be mindful of the 4 Ps. People, do you live next to a neighbor that is elderly or perhaps lives alone? Make sure that they've got a good heating system tonight. Make sure that they've got proper blankets, that they're staying warm. Pets need to be brought inside. If you can't have them inside, have a safe space for them, either the garage or a shed, sheltered from the outside elements. Temperatures like these are dangerous to be in outside. Plants, cover them up. Pipes, wrap them up. We've been warning about that. Hopefully you got to wrap up all your pipes. If not, as soon as you get home, make sure to tend to those pipes and make sure to open up the cabinets. I know we've got a nice comfortable feel when we turn on the heater. Just make sure the cabinets are open so that warmth could circulate through the home and some of the areas that are not insulated. All right, in addition to it getting into the 20s for the actual air temperature tomorrow, the wind chill is going to be a problem for the areas highlighted in blue, and this is brand new as I'm recording this. Harris County now included in that extreme cold warning for tomorrow morning. That means from midnight through tomorrow, we will be watching a wind chill value that is in the low teens. In a couple of spots, it could be in the single digits. Those would be the spots like Conroe, like Huntsville, potentially into Brenham. So through the overnight into tomorrow, the feeling on your skin is going to be a dangerous thing too. We've been talking about the pipe bursting cold, that the threshold for that is below freezing. The threshold for your skin is also going to be dangerous tomorrow too. Okay, overnight forecast, actual air temperatures, 25 degrees for Aldine, Acres Homes, if you live there. You'll also dip down into the mid-20s. Copperfield, 24 degrees. Waking up in Gulf Crest, 26. Galena Park, also at 26. What about the feels like temperature? All right, so this afternoon, we are feeling much colder than we actually are. You saw 17 at Bush Intercontinental Airport. Just after midnight, we're back into the teens for a lot of spots. Waller, Brenham, Columbus, Sugar Land's gonna feel like 21. Waking up tomorrow morning, you'll notice the majority of us are in the teens. I think Houston feels like value of 20 is optimistic. I think it'll likely be in the teens too. This is a model prediction of what we'll see tomorrow. I'm telling you that we could certainly get below that. For the afternoon, better news. Once we get through that extreme cold warning, we will have sunshine tomorrow. Clouds will finally be in our favor. The cloudless skies will give way to the mid-40s for a high temperature on our Thursday. On our Friday, that's going to be a really cold day too. We start off freezing, and then I don't think those high temperatures even make it to 40 degrees. I think we'll struggle on Friday because we've got a lot of cloud cover moving back into the picture. The clouds will bring us showers on Saturday. Another pretty miserable day. Cold, wet, rain. Not a good mix. Saturday's temperatures look to stay in the 40s. All right, radar will be something that we'll monitor really closely throughout the day. I am watching a couple of clouds thinning out west of us. We are going to have our newscast coming up here at 4 with myself. Then Pat Kavlin is in this evening at 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. We will walk you through this weather impact alert, show you how to prepare for it, and when we are officially out of the woods. We'll see you then.